that opportunity? I mean, who gets the opportunity to start something yourself from scratch, knowing it's going to be a huge amount of work, but starting so.
And I loved the kids right away. And we bonded. It was really good. It was really good. So.
And the high school being built was probably certainly one of the biggest events these two towns have seen in a long time.
Often. So to be part of establishing routines and traditions and, you know, and be at the ground floor of that was really, really kind of exciting. So.
And I remember we needed a place to put stuff. So I started taking things I didn't want at home anymore here.
And we were just so excited to start something just brand new.
I have to say, you know, I can remember Anita and I coming in here, everything was under construction. There were certain parts of the building that you had to wear a hard hat.
Hard, but finally we got into school and I was super excited because I knew I wanted to go back into teaching.
I said, if I'm hired, what would I be teaching? And he said, oh, I've got that right here. He turned around, reached into a file drawer and pulled out a blank piece of paper and said, here's your curriculum. You teach what you want to teach.
But when I started here in '90, the fact that there was going to be a computer in every single classroom was a huge thing.
The 7th grade, I got myself in hot water with that one. I remember spending several hours in the everybody going home cleaning the rug in the music area. But
you know, there was so much more community involvement, I think, you know, in those years, and that made life rich for you kids.
It was amazing. It's sort of a combination between a talent show and a Saturday Night Live, Friday Night Live.
And I used to put the doors on, LA Woman, and you'd see them going like this, the whole class, you sitting there like this, but they could type.
Because I think they were supposed to be the chaperone, you know, like, you know, make sure everybody stayed on the paths, but I think they also would scare people.
And they said, okay, let's brainstorm. So we all brainstormed, and that was the one, the Night of the Living Dead, which was a stunner.
And Mr. Zoglio brought that. And I mean, it was, I remember that it was covered on TV.
And then it got to this bizarre, like how they built spaghetti bridges.
You know, having you or I come in with, you know, with their measurement and, you know, doing all of that was unbelievable. It was one of the most amazing things
the fun that we had at Midnight Madness, in the, you know, the volleyball games and basketball games with the teachers involved.
But it was so much fun, and I remember the student faculty games that they had, and I just, you know, the next morning cooking breakfast for, you know, all the students.
Yeah, well, I love saying to my students, I've had that in my classroom since before you were born, since long before you were born.
We finally have our school, and to be part of the ground up of conversations about, well, what are the school colors and what colors are the gowns, being involved in that first full graduation.
Yeah, the graduations used to be out in the courtyard. I remember that very well.
So yeah, we were really a model school for a lot of other districts for a long time.
For me, we had a great group of kids that were really good athletes.
But that's the great thing in seeing people go on and do great things.